application to the traditional coil springs on the Lexus GX470. I am not a mechanic, I don't consider myself a mechanic, but I do like working on my cars a lot. If you do have wrenches and ratchets, jack stands, boot logs, and all that kind of stuff, you can do this job at your house yourself and save some money, but you need to have a lot of precaution because it's very dangerous working under the car doing this job, especially if you are compressing the coils. Be careful with those things because if they snap, it can cause injuries or even death. So be careful. I hope this video helped someone out there. Thanks for watching and enjoy the video. Guys, today is Thursday, September 12th, and as you can see, one of my friends at work borrowed me these two 6-ton jack stands, so that's gonna make me feel a little bit more comfortable to work under the truck. I have a bunch of those woods, I don't know how they are called, but I'm just gonna measure before I start jacking up everything, you know, from the floor to the bottom to the trailer hitch. That's 11 inches, so remember that. And we're gonna see whenever I install those coil springs and see how much clearance I got. As you can see, that one is pretty good. Tires are flying probably 2.5 inches from the ground, so I think that's plenty. Also, I'm gonna put this on this other side just for safety. So I'm gonna try to jack this a little bit more. Okay, I just jacked it up a little bit. As you can see, I put this board and I raised that screw under there, so I could go a little bit higher. As you can see, there is now like 3 inches from the floor to the bottom of the tire, and those are there for safety. Here's the other one. So now that's gonna make me feel more comfortable to work under here. And also I'm gonna leave this here, you know, in case something happens. So it's gonna be probably a 1/4 inch below this plate right here. All right. So I guess now I feel more comfortable to crawl under here. So compressor, that's my issue with these airbags. It stopped working for some reason, I don't know why. I have been running this modification for 1 year without, well, you know, it was issues, you know. Every time the truck flexed a lot on one side, the airbags used to leak all the air, you know. But once I, you know, turn on the compressor, everything used to go back to normal. So I mean, but it's better, you know, the coil spring conversion. So that's what we're gonna do now. There is a pin on top of this airbag. We need to pull it that way with a wire to remove that airbag. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but that's the thing that we need to pull out right there, metal thing with a hole. So I got this piece of wire that I'm gonna use to hook it and pull it out to to, you know, disengage or disattach. There it is. So once again, this piece was facing this way. My wire is a little bit thicker, you know, for this hole, so you have something skinnier than whatever I have, so that'll work. So now let's go under there and see if you're gonna let me take the airbag out of there. So yeah, looks like it worked. As you can see, it's already attached from the top. I don't know if you can see that. So it's completely loose. Now all we have to do is just remove the line, the air line from there. I hope my camera stays here in place. There we go. I'm just gonna rip this thing apart. Here's the first one. Let's take it outside. That metal plate or metal pin was attached to this, you know, and that's how the airline goes in there. Looks like these ones are the factory ones. Looks like these never been replaced. My Lexus is a 2008. So now I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna start removing that compressor and that little tank right there out of the way. All those, you know, the airlines, all of them are gonna come out. So I'm gonna remove this bolt right here that is holding the air tank, and there is another one here. That's what I'm gonna be doing now. And here is some of the harnesses that triggers whatever this is. So you know, you have two of them. I'm gonna remove that. The air compressor has another 2 or 3. There's one here, and I think there is another one all the way in there. I don't know if you can see that. All of that is gonna come out. I'm gonna use this weapon right here. That's a 10mm bolt. Looks like that. Hope you can see. And then the other one should be, yeah, it's all the way down there. So I'm gonna need an extension. Let's see if I have one here. I guess I'm gonna use this extension right here. Guys, gotta record with this stuff. Also, I'm gonna use some safety glasses. So let me see if you're seeing that. Something else is holding it. I'm gonna remove these lines right here. Okay, one is out. There's another one right there. Two of them. You know what? I'm gonna remove the whole bracket. God, now that one is bigger. It looks like a 12mm to me. Yeah, it is a 12. Maybe like that. All right. So it looks like that. So there is the other one over there. Okay. Whoosh. There we go. I almost fucked it up. So, pretty sure there is another one somewhere. Alright guys, I just took this camera out of my head. it's very uncomfortable to record like that, but I'm gonna show you what is the third bolt. So it's on top of the chassis. I don't know if you can see that. Oh my goodness, that right there. Yeah, it's this right here. It's hard to see on that screen, but it's this right here. Yeah, it's a 12 millimeter, and I'm gonna be removing that. Also, you need to remove the harness. Yeah, I think that's the only harness you need to remove. So I'm gonna do that without recording. Looks like this thing doesn't want to come out, so I have to take apart stuff, you know. You remember this? So this was mounted right here somewhere, something like that, you know. We had two bolts, 10 millimeter screws, and then now I have access to drop this freaking compressor, because the bracket doesn't want to come down, you know, the whole thing. So I'm gonna do that next. Alright guys, so I'm gonna have to remove the muffler. I'm gonna have to remove this bracket that is holding the bumper. I'm not gonna be recording so much. I don't have enough memory. I'm just gonna show you whenever this thing is out of here. Somehow I'm just gonna get out of it already. That's the bracket where the compressor was mounted. So I just pulled this socket out of there, you know, just pull it and pull it and pull it. I forgot to disconnect the harness that goes here, so keep in mind, just make sure you disconnect all the harnesses first. And this line, you know, I know if I will try to disconnect it, it'll be a pain on the freaking ass, so I just pull out of there. I'm not using nothing of that crap anymore. I'm gonna show you the harnesses. So one of them was the big one that I showed you, was this one right here. It's a big one, and then the next one is this one. So I just pull out of it. I almost rip it off. So, you know, just keep in mind that. And now the next thing I'm gonna do is remove the tank. Like I say, I'm not gonna show the process. There's 2 bolts only that is holding that thing in place, 2 harnesses, and that should be it. I have the package from Metaltech. It was supposed to be here yesterday, Friday, but somehow USPS fucked up a day, so we got it on Saturday, September 14. So yeah, I ordered this on Monday from Metaltech, and they say a price, right? So most, like probably 99%, whatever I buy online, that includes the shipping. When I bought this through Metaltech, they didn't they didn't say nothing about, oh, you need to pay this much money for shipping, you know. So they sent me a message the next day, Tuesday, that I have to pay shipping. I was like, what? And then I paid the thing, and they told me they will ship it right away, and they didn't. They just create a label with a tracking number, and that's it. The next day it was saying the same thing, you know, create a label, but they still don't ship it. So I have to message them. They ship it probably 20 minutes after. It was supposed to be here yesterday, Friday, and today is Saturday. So, but that's USPS fault. So these are the coil springs conversion kit. Here are all the bolts and nuts and washers. GX470 460 4-runner rear coil conversion kit. So here's one. There is 2 pieces right here. This material feels like plastic. It's very soft. So actually this notch goes like that. So and this goes inside just like that. So this sits like that. This goes like that. About the screws, there's 2 small ones like this and 2 big ones. So I guess this is optional, you know, for whatever vehicle. So for me it looks like I'm gonna have to be using maybe these ones right here. It's supposed to go this way. So it didn't say nothing on the paper, so it looks like, golly, it's hard to record with this GoPro in my head. But anyways, you know, I have to look at the phone at the same time to see if I'm doing everything right. Anyways, looks like I'm gonna use this, you know, the longest bolt and a washer. And I've been seeing some pictures online, they put it this way, and goes like that. So there is no hole to work under here to put a wrench on it. So it looks like I'm gonna have to lay down and work on this side. Also, that's, I'm gonna use a 3/4 wrench ratchet, so you know it'll be easier. And of course a washer and a nut. It's gonna be a pain on the butt. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be hard.
You big dummy.
Okay, so what I did is I fed the nut through this hole and let it sit on the axle, and then I did the same with the washer. But what it helped me is that notch right there on the washer, as you can see, to go through this hole right here, because under here is a bitch. I'm gonna try to put the cup straight and try to, you know, rotate the bolt, and hopefully it'll catch. Once I catch the nut, everything is gonna be fine. Alright, this is gonna be my second attempt. As you can see, I'm using a magnet, so I'm sticking the nut and the washer together, because whatever I did the last time, it didn't work.
You big dummy.
I mean, it's just a fucking bitch to work on this. So I'm gonna feed the stick with all the stuff through the hole. If I have to, you know, to raise it up to catch the bolt. So I hope that works. Alright, sorry for not showing you that, but it's hard to record under here. At the same time I'm doing, you know, everything. So it worked, you know, it worked. See how it looks like from back here. So it catch the nut on the washer. So all I have to do is now just hold it top and bottom and tight it. I'm gonna use my electric ratchet and the hand one. So I'm gonna use this one under. Now I'm gonna use this one right here. What the heck is supposed to work? I had it backwards. Alright, looks like it's tight. Let me go and look under here. Everything looks good under. So all I have to do is just tighten it. Hopefully it's not spinning. Yeah, it is spinning. Still, I gotta hold this mother. Alright, this one can work manually as well. There's no issue with that. Alright, that should be enough. Let me feel that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Spinning. I mean, this thing is not gonna wear. Actually, I was thinking to put some thread lock, but as you can see, these nuts have the you know, this plastic thing that it holds every, you know, I mean, this plastic avoid, you know, to get the nut loose, so it should be fine. I don't think it's gonna be an issue. So now we're gonna install this. Now the spring, if it's gonna go in there. gonna have to compress more this freaking coil, which I didn't want to do it, but looks like it's gonna be necessary. Please be careful with those coil spring compressors, because if they snap, they can cause death or serious injuries. Yes. Whoo, boy, this is hard. This is fucking hard. Hopefully the axle can hang a little bit more. These brake lines are a little bit tight. I want you to push this tire down. You see? Please push it down.
All the way down to the ground?
Yeah, all the way to the ground. Okay, do it. Huh? Push it. Are you on top? Son of a bitch, come on.
You big dummy.
Alright, it's in. Whoo, shit, it is in there. Now it's gonna be a bitch to take this out. I'm gonna need extension. Get me one extension out of my box. Alright guys, I didn't show you whatever I was doing because this is probably not the right way to do, especially with cheap things like this. The first coil it's in place already. All I have to do is just relocate it a little bit. Okay, I got it in place. So it's good on top, it's good on the bottom, and I damaged a little bit, you know, but that's nothing. It's not gonna be seen. So I guess the next thing I'm gonna do is lower the vehicle, put this strut back, and I guess I'm gonna do it on different way. I guess I'm gonna lift this side so it can articulate, you know, this one, and of course I gotta loose first the strut and take it out so it articulate more, because I feel like it's gonna be a little bit more difficult this side. So I already dropped this side. As you can see, I'm still holding this side because, you know, there is no spring. So this side is already holding in place. So I relocate the
strut?
yeah, I relocate the strut. So I'm gonna put a little bit of tread locker on this. Start tightening down. It's way, but it's still loose. Should be enough. Alright, so now I'm gonna get loose this strut on this side. Alright guys, we have the other side jacked up. We are ready to do the same process. So we're gonna hold the nut on the washer on this magnet. Fit it under here and I put it in place. So it looks like I got it. 3/4 wrench. Gotta hold the nut. Then I'm gonna use this, same thing, 3/4. I'm gonna slide this plastic or whatever stuff is. This side looks like it's gonna be more comfortable because of this bar. So let's go and give it a try. like everything is in place. We're gonna drop the truck now and see. That one right there, it's already destroyed. I didn't do the ones on the top because I don't think I'm gonna need him. Maybe in the future I'll buy him. They're expensive to be, you know, just a piece of rubber. The last thing I have to do is just do the connect the sway bars, and that's it. I forgot to mention, to disable the LED lights on the dashboard, you need to remove a fuse. And in this picture is showing you which fuse you need to remove. These springs make the ride, you know, comfortable. They are not so stiff. They are pretty soft. I'm very impressed. My tires are still on 30 psi, so that could make it more softer. So once I reinflate them to 50 psi, also I need to put my tools on my truck, so that's probably 100 pounds weight extra on the trunk. I'm very impressed. I'm glad that I watching it through my iPhone. I don't know, guys, how long Blue Demon is gonna stay with me. One of these days, it's gonna have to go. It's gonna be sad. I'm so used to it. I was trying to get into a 4-cylinder car, small car. I went and tried and test them. They are used too low for me. I need to stay into the 4-wheel drive. I went and test a Toyota RAV4 stick. I just don't like it. I got something that is gonna be pretty good for me on gas. I'm gonna keep it just as it is, and it's coming right there. It has very small issues that I need to fix. It's stuck on 4-wheel drive or 4-high. And yeah, this is my next vehicle.